So, something I have been thinking about is the concept of prescriptions. So, what I mean by that is, I think life is actually very simple. The concept of life is extremely simple, and what you want and what you want to achieve is actually very simple in theory. I think we as human beings and as people and as existences that exist in the world make it very complicated. We make it very hard um, for ourselves and for everyone else around us. It's really quite a shame in that sense. And I think for myself, actually, I want a little bit more sunlight. Oh, no, I don't. I want that much sunlight. Um, I think for myself, I really, really like prescriptions. And what do I mean by that? I got this concept from Naval Ravikant or something like that. And the idea of a prescription is these are a set of instructions: one, two, three, four, 4A, 5, 6, 7. There are a set of instructions that you just follow and you'll achieve whatever the outcome is because you followed this set of instructions. I really like that. I love that. Like, oh, just do this and everything will work out. Life is not like that. It's more fluid. It's a lot more fluid. It's a lot more complicated than that. There's no one set prescription of if you do this, everything will work out. If you follow these instructions, that will lead you to success or failure or anything. But it's so easy to become attached to prescriptions because it's very simple, right? You follow the little instructions and you're like, yay, I get the result. It's easy. And I think I'm also very attached. My friend, she mentioned this, and it was actually very insightful. Is I want it, well, I knew this, but like it's when someone else brings it up to you, it makes it more real and it hits harder. I'm very attached to the idea of easy. I want things to be easy. And they are simple. And they are easy once you achieve it. Because you realize, oh shit, if I just get out of my way, like it'll just work out. And that's true a lot of the time. If you just get out of your way, it will work out. I have a tendency not to get out of my way. I have a tendency of getting in my way. And so it works out a lot less often than I'd prefer, to be honest. But how do I fix this? But um it's not simple. Like it is simple, it's just very hard. And the attachment to prescriptions and like having a 1, 2, 3 step solution is intoxicating. It's addicting. It feels nice as fucking shit when you have a prescription to follow. Like currently I'm dealing with like aconidia overgrowth, high oxalates, like this is like health stuff. High oxalates, and I'm fat as fuck. Not really, but I am overweight. So dealing with aconidia overgrowth, you can do certain things that will eliminate the conidia, hopefully. Unless you get an antifungal, then that will definitely work, but or has a higher likelihood of working. But doctors typically will say, oh, this is fine. Because it's not in their best interest to assist. Not because they don't want to, they just don't know any better. And so dealing with a conidia overgrowth and then oxalates, high oxalates, and then being overweight is not ideal. And not overweight in the sense of like my weight is too much for me. It's more so I have too much fat compared to muscle. That is the issue. And so, like, the solution is simple. Do this stuff, it should work. But it's like, oh, how can I optimize this so it's better? How can I optimize this so I get the result in the slowest or fastest time possible without the least amount of consequences? It's goofy if you think about it. It's so goofy. Like, why does it need to be perfect? Why does it need to be like optimized? Why can't you just brute? Okay, so this is attached to what we were just talking about. I believe that you can brute force almost anything. I think that is the secret to life. That you could just brute force your way into whatever solution or whatever thing you want to do. And yes, there's better ways to do it. Yes, you could be smarter, you can optimize, you could do all this jazz. But you could also just sit, hammer everything's a nail and just go bam, bam, bam. And after a while, you will solve the problem. And it's something I think people, sometimes myself as well, are against. We believe brute forcing is like the moronic way of doing things. But if you were given, like, hey, just do this thing, it just has to be done 100 or 1,000 or 10,000 times, it's not a bad strategy. It just takes time. So now we're left with me, where I'm at, what I'm thinking about. If you are a modern person who's delved into self-help at any point in their life, you're probably attached to prescriptions as well. You're probably thinking about it. You're like, just give me a set of instructions, let me follow it. And you're probably trying to optimize everything. But sometimes you just got to do the simple shit over and over again. And it's hard because you don't want to do that. Not because the actual thing is hard. Sometimes the actual thing is hard too. And that's something I'm working on, letting go of trying to utilize prescriptions to live my life and to get healthier or better or whatever. Because I can feel a sense of fear, to put it lightly, a sense of fear about letting go of prescriptions, which is sort of crazy, right? But it is what I feel. So that's it. That's the video. Have a great day.